Hi everyone. Yes, I want to talk about this channel of mine and why I started it, putting videos on it. It's called Rabbit Hole Israel. I believe it's time to show that Satan lied about the real Israel territory and who the real Israelites are. So that's why I'm putting these videos on. Also, I want to show where in the timeline we are. We are not waiting for a second coming. We are not waiting for a millennial kingdom. These things already happened, as the Bible says. The Bible, many verses, says that Yahushua would come in his disciples' generation. And so he did. In around 70 CE, Yahushua returned the second time. A few years after that, I think about 500 CE, the millennial kingdom started. And so that's also come and gone. We can see the evidence of this in the old world buildings around us. Some believe it's Tartarian buildings, but it's not. It's just the beginning of that rabbit hole, the Tartarian idea. But it's actually the millennial kingdom buildings. So that already happened. So where are we in the timeline? Go read Revelation 20. You can see there where we are in the timeline. You will see that Satan's been released. I believe the Statue of Liberty is in honor of Lucifer being released. You'll see the chains broken on the feet of Statue of Liberty. And you will see the statue itself looks like a male, the face and the neck, and even the arms. And then also it's got the rays shining out of its head, referring to the shining one, Lucifer. That's what it actually means, Lucifer, the shining one. So it's in honor, and he's holding the light in his hand. I don't know what you call that in English. Like I said, my first language isn't English, it is Afrikaans. But still I want to make these videos to warn people. The reason I want to warn them is if the push comes to shove, when a war happens in all over the world, with Gog of Magog preparing to, or rather growing in power and stature in the world, he will attack many nations first, before he surrounds the camp of the saints. Now, in that process, a lot of the real, true Israelites will flee to a certain place in the world. Now, I talk about where this is in my videos, and I also indicate in prophecy, biblical prophecy, and other prophets who came after the Bible, where this will be, and when it will be, and who Gog of Magog is. And that's the next thing really that must happen in our timeline. The Satan's been released. He is deceiving the world now, preparing them for a future battle against the saints of Yahuwah. These saints being Israelites worldwide now, that must gather in one place. I'll do a lot of videos in the future on all the prophets in the Bible and where they refer to this time we are living in. And yes, I have a few videos on my channel already concerning giving you an idea of what's going to happen, where it's going to happen and when. And why would Satan deceive the world on where is Israel and who is Israel? Well, I believe the main reason is so that the people will not think of themselves as being Israelites. If they think the Jews, they call them today Jews, that they are Israelites, then they will never consider themselves to be Israelites. They see themselves as Gentiles, as Goyim, which a lot of them aren't. And other reasons would be in future when people flee the countries because of war, they will flee to the fake Israel and get killed there. They'll get blown up there. And sadly, there will probably be a lot of Christians who would flee to the wrong place. And yet, the Bible does tell us exactly where Israel will gather. There is actually biblical prophecy that tells us exactly where. So, if you watch my videos, you will see exactly where Yahweh is going to gather them. That's what the Bible says. That's not my own ideas. I just point to where these places are that the Bible mentions in prophecy. And so you can see where it's going to happen. And so the things that must happen still is the second Exodus, and then also the Battle of Gog of Magog. But before the Battle of Gog of Magog can happen, he must conquer many nations first. And during that process, the second Exodus will also happen. Yahuwah is at the moment busy preparing the right place where the people will gather. Those people in that place are suffering now. The true Israelites in that place are suffering now. They have a very, very difficult life. And in future, Yahuwah, it's basically Yahuwah preparing them for what's coming. Yahuwah preparing them so that they can prepare the country afterwards for the return of Israel to that place. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go watch my video on Gog of Magog, who, where and when. That will give you most of the information you need already. And yes, that's why I wanted to show my face, introduce myself, and tell you what this channel is about. It's not about trying to make money or getting famous or anything. And the thing is, nobody's talking about this. Nobody's looking into this. If you hear it from me, it's probably the first time ever you will hear it. And yes, I believe that's what Yahweh wants me to do. To tell the people what's happening next and where it's going to happen. Because that's just a natural flow of events. People will come to this point and they would want to know, where will people go during the second Exodus? Who is Gog of Magog, and where will that battle happen? That's the natural progression of events. And so if you look at my videos, it might not be the best videos in the world. I'm not a teacher material. English isn't even my language. But if you really want truth, it won't matter how the person speaks or how good he is at teaching. If you really desire truth, you will search for it, and then you will find it. If you are humble and open for new revelations. Because Yahuwah reveals his truths to those that are humble, not to those that are prideful and think they know everything already. So yes, enjoy your day, and there's more coming. Bye.